What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us, and today I am going to review Japanese movie Mother. There are plenty of other movies from different cultures and communities we really need to explore on OTT network. I believe that during this pandemic, OTT network is a grace in disguise that will bring us more closer to other cultures and communities, and we can grab and pick something positive out of it, and what are the challenges that the other people really feel or have in their community. It will give us a very good cross cultural experience to explore and have a great exposure of their mentalities and what they really need to do or what they really expect or do during that time. Maybe we could help them if we are very closer to these kind of people or from different cultures. We can understand their psychology very well. So, just from my perspective, I hope you have your own. So let's discuss this movie, Mother. It's a Japanese movie, and you will really be amazed because now it has become their social international phenomena. Why they don't have a very why they do have very low birth rate also. So the story starts with Akiko is a single mother, and she is not predictable, and especially her mother, her father. Father is sometimes very nice, but mother is very tough and stern because she thinks that now you are already a mother, you have to pick your priorities, then your expectations. But whereas she is always having her own will and she is just going with that wind that she really feel comfortable with. So she had some relationships, and especially with relationship with Rio also. And the most important thing at that time was she has to make a decision whether she really need to do something positive and constructive for the family or just stay in that relationship. But that guy was more closer to other tough guys, and especially how the mafia and all this work, and he get a loan from the loan shark also. Now at one very crucial moment of her life, he left her and her son also, and that son was from another guy, another father. That father was very kind to him and the son, and he always wanted that his son should be given a custody to him so that he can live and send him to the school, and his education will really work. But mother was always controlling the child and teaching him all the bad wiles that the another mother could never teach. So that was not good for Shuhei, the son. And at one critical moment, uh, Ryo, her boyfriend, left Akiko, and now she is all alone. Desperate to survive, she begged money from each and every person that is very closer to her. And people, with the passage of time, found out that she is just making lame excuses and stories, and she is not finding job. And it is very important in some cultures also that when they found out that the women is around this age, and I watched couple of movies from Japan also, if they found that the women is around 30, they hardly give them a job very quickly because they might think that maybe she is going for the maternity leaves and privileges also, because once she will get the job and suddenly she will apply for the leave, and then we have to abide by the law and we have to do that. Sometimes it's very hard for the women to get the job. That's what I just get from a couple of movies that I watched. And another thing is also now the kid is all on the road, and he's just growing like this. And mother also, Akiko's mother, she doesn't pay heed to whatever she is doing it, and now she is also having another child also on the floor, on the road, and just like a homeless. And all those people, those who were very kind to her, they pick her up from that place, gave her a house so that at least she will find a house. But she was so lazy to do all these things, and she was in her own world. Once again, Rio comes back and does create another havoc. And this havoc didn't end up, and he once moved away from her life. Once again, also, he ran away. Now, Akiko, her son, and her daughter, they are all alone. And now it's very tough decision for her what to do, where to get the money, and she has to run every time because whatever Rio has done is she has to pay the price for it. And then now the guy is already a teenager also. He's earning somewhere else, working to feed the family. But the mother is picking up on gambling and thus create another problem for the son. And she always use people for her own goods and for her own purpose. And in the end, she put her son into a situation where there is no turning back. You have to watch it so that you will understand whatever the priorities that you have to set in your life. And I hope you really enjoy this movie. And there is something that I would really like to end up here. In it's like old ancient story, foretold or something like this. They said that there was a one son. He was detained for life imprisonment in the jail, and they said, "What is your final wish before execution, and who you really wanted to meet?" He said, "I wanted to really meet my mother." So the mother came, and they said that, "Hey, can I have few minutes with my mother?" There was he was behind the bars, and he said, "Mother, I would like to whisper something in your ear." And as the mother went closer to the bar, the jail cell, he bite her ear, and she was bleeding at that time. And then said, "Why people were, all the in the police inspector and all this, they were saying why you did this." And thus he told them the story. "When I was small, I should be punished and I should be forbidden for everything that I did. For the very first time, I was in the school and I brought someone's pencil, stationery, and she was very happy and she said that, okay, I really like what you did." Thus, she gave me encouragement to do all the bad things, and still since that time, she didn't stop me. I wouldn't be in this situation if she would have stopped me at the beginning. I hope there are some priorities that you really need to understand. There are some good things that you really need to treasure and leave your legacy. So all these movies are not a source of entertainment. It's not a source of just giving you a novel or what is trending or TRP anything. Sometimes these messages are very clear and crystal. They wanted to let you know that what you really need to pick and what your priorities should be. I hope you really enjoy this movie, and thank you so much. If you have any other movie, kindly do recommend. Thank you so much for bearing me, and have a great bye bye.